Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Kate. This channel is all about mothering with purpose. We do mom life together. I'm a foster parent and a Christian, so a lot of the content centers around that. But you know, all the good motherhood stuff is what you'll find here. So if any of that interests you, I would love to have you subscribe and join the community. Today's video is actually going to be a little bit of a personal update video. So if you've noticed, I've only had one video, I think, the past 2 weeks out. I like to have at least 2 out for you guys. But I'm working on some really cool and exciting things, and that is part of the reason. So I mean, there's only so much time in a day and only so much I can do when I'm still trying to care for my family well and, you know, do all the rest of the mom life stuff. So I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a personal update. I hate that the YouTube comments are still disabled. It's really frustrating. I don't know when it's all going to be figured out, especially because most of my videos don't even have any kids in them, which is the whole reason that they got disabled in the first place, was to protect minors. So that's frustrating. So I'm sorry guys. I do post the video after the video goes. I put it on the community tab. So if you just go to my channel page and you go to community, you'll be able to see. Otherwise it might just pop up in your subscription feed. I miss connecting with you guys so much. So if you want to leave a comment, I would love if you would head there to do that. This is bad. I got a swingy chair here down here now. I'm going to keep moving. Okay. Got to stop that. So I just wanted to address a couple things. I haven't been doing many family vlogs lately, and that is for a couple reasons. First one being our little foster love. She's at a very busy age. It's hard to keep her out of the videos, and when she's in the videos, I do have to blur her. So as she's like running around, like it takes me hours and hours to try to blur that. So that's the main reason. The second reason is I don't really want this channel to be so much about me. Yes, I want to show you guys my family, connect with you. I think it's cool. I love watching family vloggers as well. I really want this channel to be a place of encouraging, equipping, and supporting you guys, inspiring you guys. It's not really about me so much. That's why I backed away a little bit from the family vlog. So a couple of reasons there. I will definitely bring them out, especially when we have special things, but my kids are also getting older and I don't, you know, they love to be a part of it, but there's this factor of consent, and do they want their whole lives on the internet, that sort of thing. So of course we show fun family times and family days, but I am not an everyday vlogger, obviously. You know that if you've been here for a while. But I've had a couple questions like, we miss seeing your family vlog, so I just wanted to address that first. Secondly, so we do have an adoption pending paperwork, that's all I can say. So as we feel this chapter of our lives kind of coming to a close, I've shared in other videos that we're no longer going to be fostering in this home. I don't necessarily know what that means for our future, but we know that we are moving, and that's kind of where our life is going after our adoption is finalized. I'm just really excited to start this next chapter as a forever family. It's been 4 years of lots of change and ups and downs and kids coming and kids going, and it's been beautiful and wonderful and lovely, and I absolutely love being a foster mom. But our family right now, I just very strongly feel the Lord saying, like, this is a time of just connecting as a forever family of 5. Feels crazy to say still. So we've talked about moving, we've talked about having another baby, maybe biologically, we've talked about international adoption, we've discussed job changes and ministry opportunities. There's a lot of exciting things in our future, but the first thing is just being a family of 5 and just really living in that as a forever family and seeing what God has for us beyond that. It's just really hard to look past that step. These 4 years of waiting to add a child to our family through adoption and just watching how beautifully and uniquely God has unfolded that, it's been really life-altering for me. I used to always want to be in control, and now I just have this overwhelming peace about God's plan for our life. And I'm enjoying, well, I'm trying as hard as I can to enjoy each day for what it is. I am an Enneagram 7. I want to do some videos about the Enneagram because I'm so totally into that side topic, which is totally a 7 thing. I very much live in the future as a 7, and that's totally me, but God's given me this overwhelming peace, and I'm finding it easier to live in the present and to just live in the day-to-day and not think too much about the future. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have crazy goals and dreams and things I want to do in my life, but you know, just enjoying the simple, sweet moments of today has just been a really beautiful thing. I'm just so grateful for this gift of our daughter. Ooh, I don't want to cry. You know, I'm just grateful for toddler laughter and all her little, like, she's just the cutest kid in the world, and she just fills our life with so much joy. And you know, we're just in such a sweet spot in our family right now. And, you know, a lot of that has just been stepping out into obedience into God's will and service, and, you know, not just living for ourselves, but truly trying to live for others and serve others. You know, I just feel like God's just really blessed our family. And, oh, I'm going to become an emotional mess. So don't get me wrong. I am totally a type A planner, but God's just given us this peace about living in the moment and living in our current situation right now with our sweet little babe. You know, nothing can be planned as perfectly as just watching how God navigates our life perfectly to his rhythm. And often seasons of wait allow us to discover, Often seasons of wait allow us to discover who we are and who God really wants us to be. We have hopes and dreams, and often God shares in those hopes and dreams, and he's the one that puts those desires in our heart. But very often our timelines don't match up. I mean, I think when I started this adoption process, I was like, yeah, a year, 2 years max, we'll have one adopted and maybe start another adoption process. And, you know, I'm 32, and by the time I was 32, I totally thought I'd have a family of 4 or 5 right now. And God's timeline is not the same as ours. And that's beautiful because it just so shows his sovereignty and his power over us. And my life is so much better than what I imagined it could have been. His timing is perfect and his will be done. So what we do know about next is a brand new beginning wrapped in the exact same package is probably the best way I can describe it. I'm really excited to see what the middle is going to look like in a few years, but right now it's just all about a brand new beginning as a family of 5. And just focusing on all that entails, like all these beautiful firsts. I'm excited. Like, yes, we've experienced all these firsts with our foster daughter, but we're going to be experiencing all these firsts with our adopted daughter and with our family, with our forever family. There's just so much beauty undiscovered in that, and I'm just really excited. The family God has blessed me with and the things that he has allowed in my life, whether it be thorns or blessings, ultimately it points to his glory. So I'm just trying to take things day by day and not adding any more dreams to the ones I already have, and just really focusing on where God has me right now. Just being diligent and obedient with the circumstances of my life today, and just to work hard with his help to achieve all the goals he set out before me. You know, there's a couple things going through my head that I want to just get out there, because maybe other foster and adoptive mamas have felt these feelings and maybe you can connect with me on this. I don't know, but I like to sometimes use my blog and this YouTube channel as just like an online journal and just kind of get my thoughts out there sometimes, because not only to look back and see, I love documenting, like I really love documenting and just looking back and seeing God's faithfulness in my life, but you know, just to see what I thought maybe years ago and what comes to fruition, like it's just really neat to have. I struggle with the decision to have another baby biologically because I feel God has placed me so perfectly where I'm meant to be in caring for vulnerable children. And, you know, when I think about baby number 4 or adding more kids to our family, like that's the way my mind naturally goes. But then I also think it took 4 years this past time, and if we wait another 4 years or it doesn't happen or whatever, like my biological clock is ticking. I don't have too many childbearing years left. And I started my family young because I wanted a large family and I wanted kids close in age. And, you know, I had 2 separate families. My sisters are like 17 and 14 years older than me. So they were out of the house, I think, by the time I was 8. So we kind of had these 2 separate families. I mean, same mom and dad, but there's obviously beauty in that as well, but for my family, I just wanted it to be different. And ultimately, God is going to plan it all out for me, and it's just going to be exactly how it was meant to be. But I just struggle because when I was pregnant with Marissa, I didn't think that that was going to be my last baby. And I think I might regret if I don't try to have another child biologically. So like, this is getting really personal with you guys. This is like in the depths of my private journal, all these thoughts, but you know, maybe some other moms are wrestling with the same thing, and ultimately our family's going to be beautiful no matter how God builds it. But I just feel like I don't want to make the decision. Like I don't want to actively try to get pregnant. If it's going to happen, it's just meant to be kind of thing. So I'm really struggling with that. But I think about like adopting, and if it takes another 4 years, you know, if we do an international adoption or whatever it may be, like I said, we have no idea. But, you know, Lilia would be 11 then, and I don't know. It's just not, it's just not how I see my family going. Like I said, I didn't think an adoption would take 4+ years, and I don't have that many years left if I am going to have another child biologically. So anyways, that's just where my head is at there. Let me know if you feel the same way, or if you've had these feelings, maybe what you did, because obviously I'm praying about it, but I don't really know what is right. All I know is these past 4 years have been really beautiful. I have grown in so many ways. I have truly changed, really changed as a person. And no matter what the next 4 years and the rest of my life entails, I know it's exactly how it's meant to be. And that peace and that faith, you know, God's just really blessed me with faith, I think. Like, I used to be so worried about my future, and now I don't. Obviously, I have things that pop in my head, like I just shared, and I wrestle through, but I just have extreme faith that God is going to have our family exactly as our family is meant to be, and it's going to be beautiful no matter what. So I'm just grateful, and I want to share this quote with you that I came across. A grateful heart is the beginning of greatness. It is an expression of humility. It is a foundation for the development of such virtues as prayer, faith, courage, contentment, happiness, love, and well-being. That's by James E. Faust. And I'm just so grateful right now. I'm grateful that I don't have to say goodbye to a little girl that I love so much. I'm grateful for our family of 5 as it is right now. And it doesn't matter what comes tomorrow because of how and who God has blessed me with today. So I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of this personal update, because I know the last few videos have been more trying to teach you guys things, and I get messages all the time from you guys asking how we're doing and how our family is, and wondering where the family vlogs have. I've even got a lovely message about saying that I seem fake now because I'm not sharing, like, people subscribe to me because of the real me, and now I just sound fake. But that's really not what it is. I'm in a stage in our fostering journey where really there's nothing that can be shared. Yes, I want to be real and raw and honest with you guys. And you know what? Sometimes in this waiting to adopt process, I want to call the social workers and just be like, please just get it done. Like, I'm ready. I'm just ready for forever. And it sucks sometimes, and the wait sucks, but God's just really allowed this piece in my life, and this wait has been really good for me. Really, really good for me. And I'm just seeing that, and there was a lot of sanctification that needed to be done in my life, and God has used these past 4 years to do that. So if you find my videos fake, you are welcome to unsubscribe. I am not fake. I am who I am, filled with God and grace, but of course I have that human side where I get frustrated and angry and sad and upset. But part of who I want to be is not allowing those emotions to take over my life. So I'm sorry if you think that's fake, but yeah, I'm just gonna end it there because there's nothing really else I have to say. I would love if you would stick around. Subscribe if you're new. I'd love to have you. Like this video. It helps my channel to grow. I'd appreciate that so much. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye. I wanna do what you want to. We can leave and run away.